So we talked a lot about, we had this similar start actually to Natomas High Schools. We looked at each other and felt like we just had our head down, like sprinting full speed for the last couple months. But we then reflected on the placement assessments that we've really worked hard to make sure that we're using multiple measures to place our students. And we've revised them. We've made sure that the students who are going to be joining us next year have all had those same assessments. So we really have a really accurate and full set of data to use to place our students, and we're really excited about that. We've been working through a transition plan for the NMS and LFG merge, and we've talked a lot about different things, everything from promotional criteria to the results that we've had with PE and things like that, and all of the things that we've done this year, identified central learnings in our different department groups, and also we've had teams put in a lot of extra time, our math teams putting in extra time to make sure, especially during these months where we have all the placements going on and all of the measures that need to be looked at more carefully. So that's been really exciting. And also our leadership team has really taken a look at our school vision and revised it a bit at our most recent leadership teams. So the results of that, we're really focused on more authentic student placements, especially within our intervention programs and with our special programs like Excel, and then within math as well. Knowing the high stakes of whether a student is prepared for algebra is, an extra pressure that we take really seriously. So we've also taken a lot of steps in terms of meeting with LFG staff and on our transition team and things like that. We have some exciting things that we've been celebrating on our campus in terms of success. In our PE department, one of our teachers had 143 of 153, right?
No, 133.
133 of 143, which is 93% past the mile and was in the healthy fitness zone. So things like that the kids are really excited about, the staff is excited about, the high percentage of success that we're starting to see and the students are experiencing, and that's starting to permeate throughout the campus. We have also, the departments have done things like develop a list of high frequency terms and definitions and provide more targeted instruction based on our assessment results. That's been a huge focus for language arts, huge focus for math, and the other department areas have also talked about how to reteach, how to incorporate that into their unit by unit instruction. And we also have a lot of things still in progress. Determining the numbers and building our master schedule for all the intervention pieces. Challenges, of course, the layoffs and this merger that we're going through. But we've also had an increased number of students needing to be assessed for special ed, and the time crunch that all of those things fold into our already existing time crunch. So then also keeping students motivated after the STAR tests, for us that's kind of like our last hurrah, and we really build the kids up for that. And so keeping them motivated now for these last 4 weeks is another challenge. Continuing through the transition plan, transitioning the students over to our site, and we have some exciting things coming up, student visitations and things like that. Another challenge that we're continuing to face is the staff engagement in the PLC process and the collaborative team process. It's there in pockets and it's really flourishing and working, and in other pockets it's not flourishing to the extent we're hoping it will. So continuing to have those high expectations for what we want our collaborative process to look like is going to be important for us. And criteria for participation in the end of the activities, we had some changes to that and we modified it, and really making sure that we not only have clear expectations for us as staff members and what we expect from each other, but also clear expectations from the beginning of the year for what we expect of our students and their performance throughout the year. And I think that leads into what we've learned, which is that change is constant, and we rock because we've really maintained our professionalism. And I think that's something that we're proud of. And we have a lot of pieces of the PLC that are following into place. And even though it's just pieces, we're going to take every piece as it comes. We really, as leaders, have remained committed to this process. and I think have really grown. We've seen the teacher leaders as a part of our leadership team really develop and flourish as leaders from the beginning of the year to now, and that's something to be extremely proud of. We've also really, again, reaffirmed the value of looking at every single student's data and going over every single student as we place them, and really making sure, these decisions that we make impact them greatly, and they should be seriously made and with time devoted to them. And I think that we've really learned to work as a team, and we're proud of that. So those are our word.